The FGN Savings Bond for June 2025 is out. It came out today, June 2nd, and it is going to close on Friday, which is June 6th. But for you to take advantage of it, you need to act on or before Thursday, which is on the 5th. I hope you understand. Let's quickly get into it. What is the percentage being offered? We also look at the settlement dates. We look at the coupon payment dates, which talks about when you'll be paid quarterly. You know, one thing about FGN Savings Bond is that you are paid every 3 months, quarterly. And at the end, we talk about the investment platforms you can use. I also calculate an example if you are going for the 3-year tenure, what you're going to be having quarterly. For instance, maybe you are investing 1 million naira, and also talk about CSCS accounts, because this is compulsory if you want to invest in FGN Savings Bond, and also your clearinghouse number. And that's why you need to register with a licensed stock brokerage firm in Nigeria. And some of them is what I will be mentioning. Not all of them offer FGN Savings Bond. So let's go into it. So the 2-year tenure, as you know, I want to believe that you should know by now that FGN Savings Bond is majorly for 2 to 3 years tenure. 2 to 3 year tenure. It is FGN bonds, because FGN Savings Bond is different from FGN bonds. So it's FGN bonds that is usually longer. That one is long-term in nature, while FGN Savings Bond is short-term in nature. And with as low as 5,000 naira, you can invest in FGN Savings Bond, because this is majorly for retail investors, while FGN bonds is targeted towards institutional investors in the primary market, while the secondary markets you can still buy at a lower denominated value. I hope you get me. I've made a video on it. I'll drop the link in the description below, so you can check the difference between FGN Savings Bond and FGN Bond. So the 2-year tenure comes at 16.121% per annum. 16.121%. This is per year. So which means if you are investing for 2 years, it is going to be you have it for the first year, then you have it for the second year. 16.121 for the first year, 16.121 for the second year, and if it is for 3 years, for the third year as well. So just like I said, the opening date is June 2nd and it closes June 6th, but act by Thursday. Make sure you are done with your registration and payments and every other thing. So the settlement date, which means the day to start counting, is June 11. June 11. So you can see the coupon payment dates. One thing I love about FGN Savings Bond is because of the certainty of the dates you will be receiving your payments. That's one beautiful thing about most fixed income investments. Even though at times there may be a default of 1 or 2 days, but at least you are rest assured within that range. So rather than keeping your money in the bank, or maybe just because you are risk averse, you don't know the kind of investments you can go into, say FGN Savings Bond is for you. So September 11, December 11, March 11, June 11, that's when you are going to be having your payments. The money, the interest will be eating your account. The account is submitted to the stock brokerage firm. The account number is submitted with them. It's going to be repeated like that for the next 2 or 3 years, depending on the tenure you choose. So let's quickly look at, so you need a CSCS account number and you need a clearinghouse number. By the time you register on any of this platform, you will see it will be generated automatically for you. Your own is just to furnish them with your KYC, which is know your customer. Every necessary details that be asked from you, which is maybe your BVN, your valid ID card, some will ask for your address, some will ask for utility bill. So just furnish them with necessary details, your next of kin, and eventually at the end, your CSCS account number and your CH number, clearinghouse number, will be generated for you. Platforms you can use, the one I use now is Invest Nigeria by Chapel Hill Deham. Chapel Hill Deham is a licensed stock brokerage firm in Nigeria, and they have an app called Invest Nigeria. Then the second one is FBN Quest. FBN Quest is owned by First Bank of Nigeria. Then Stanbic IBTC. Some people thought they sold it. No, they didn't sell it. It was not acquired. They didn't sell it. It's still owned by First Bank of Nigeria. They've issued a public announcement that they did not sell FBN Quest. So Stanbic IBTC is another stock brokerage firm that is offering FGN Savings Bond to the public. Atlas Portfolio, Then the last but not the least is Afriway Invest. Now, if you are using Afriway Invest, please, you will not see it on their app. The best thing is to go through their websites. I think that is all. Okay, so the last but not the least, if you are investing 1 million naira, so which means for 3 years, which means you are taking advantage of the 17.121% interest rate. So by the time you get it, for 1 year, you'll be having 171,120,000. Now, divided by 4. If you divide it by 4, you'll be having 42,780. That is what you'll be having quarterly, and you are going to receive it 12 times like that, 4 times in a year. Then it will be repeated for the 3 years. I hope you understand. For a detailed mastery course on FGN Savings Bond, you can check the link that will drop in the description below. That will take you to CF Academy. You can take the mastery course and you can follow step by step of how to create an account, and also how to fund your account, and also how to invest in FGN Savings Bond. I hope you got it. If you are yet to subscribe, kindly do by clicking on the subscribe button. Click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever we release a new video. So we meet in our next video. Stay blessed.